First offering on its way. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Lance Pretty Boy will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Pete's. For Pete's sake.
Now in the box, Lance Pretty Boy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. Astros played 1 on a couple of hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 3 and the Phillies 1. Now at the plate, Lance Pretty Boy. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Geraldo Espinoza earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Marco Lopez hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Came out from a long walk. Yeah, I'm okay. Some chum. Want to get my own, play a couple of hockey seasons before my season's over. A couple of hockey games. Right now I'm playing baseball by myself, but not in real life though, in the game. I got 6 inches.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nick Wilson gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good.
So coming to the plate, Lance Prettyboy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's had.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Into the box now, Lance Prettyboy.
Right fielder, Glenn Prettyboy.
First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down, it's 2-0. Striding in for Houston, Lance Prettyboy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Prettyboy.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
The 0-2 home. Line drive to center field. Zimmer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Lance Prettyboy. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line.
Cover up your cavities.
With it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway
Oh,
left.
Lord.
Dahlberg is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game.
My teachers, my old teacher's name was McNeil.
But the results sure speak for
Last name was
themselves.
McNeil.
6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Charlton Pepper takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Nick Wilson is tagged with just his first loss of the year. Kyle Bearclaw works 2 full innings in relief.
I'm going to do about a 20-minute workout later.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And they pretty much kicked our asses across the curve.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Russell Hilton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2 to 1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping into the box, Lance Pretty Boy. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Pretty Boy.
This one's mine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I said this one's mine.
Is there, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lance Pretty Boy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly.
Try to check my swing, but I can't check my swing.
He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Now batting, number 66.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Whiplash.
The batter, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he has
Oh,
some
I'm
trouble with
good.
it. And the
I'm
2 out
real
will
good.
not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more, Lance Pretty Boy. He singled his last time up.
Lance Pretty Boy.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 65 for him here. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Probably another hour and 30 minutes. I'll probably work out. And I'll play. And I'm gonna play some more.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
The right
Lance,
fielder.
Pretty boy.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Astros crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Framber Valdez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Marco Lopez wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Jacob Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping in, Lance Pretty Boy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, smoke that.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Swinging a soft liner.
Get down. Come on,
To
Mr.
second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
My guy is so slow.
Into the box now.
How gay.
He's got
No.
runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
I am gay.
Delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ball's in pursuit. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly.
Into the box.
Now back.
Lance
Right
Pretty Boy earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
You can tell
First
those a
pitch of the
fucking
at-bat.
joke.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 66 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Settling in now, Lance Prettyboy. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Going back to that last AB, that
was sorry, give me a Happy Meal.
Fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to
Sausage McMuffin.
speed pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 1 down.
Oh, yeah. Perfect time for a sausage McMuffin.
Now batting, Lance Prettyboy. He homered
By
earlier.
no
It is 2
means,
for 3
no
to this one.
sopas.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field.
My dick hard.
Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Prettyboy, the runner at second with 1 away. Slow roller left side.
Come on, come
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Down,
Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's
How
land
the
out
hell
there.
did he get to me that
They'll
quick?
apply the tag.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Stros took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jacob Judas earns his 8th victory of the season.
Judas.
Huge. Slapped
You
up 8
Judas.
runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark Rosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Masters. You're watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB
4
The
hours
Show.
and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Oh. Oops.
MLB The Show coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Ryan Matthews, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Striding into the box, Lance Pretty Boy
Batting
comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters.
Let's kill this
in all
ball.
baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
I'm so embarrassing. I'm just kidding.
Now with the plate, Ryan O'Hearn.
I'm not embarrassing, I'm
Spots in
cool.
this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Striding in once again, Lance Pretty Boy. He reached on a single in his first try.
I'm gonna get this park.
Now here's the pitch.
This park sucks for no runs.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer.
Ah!
And that's the 3rd out.
Stupid Zimmer.
Digging in to try it again, Lance Pretty Boy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, what a dive. Wow. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Indians lead it 11-3.
We're getting old, man.
Lance Pretty Boy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350.
We're just getting creamed.
Against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
Take that.
2-run shot to straightaway center. Big number 67 on the year as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on it.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
13-5.
I don't want to say anything bad about the game. It's he tried to price us all, man. He tried.
Season, Ryan Matthews was hit hard to the tune of 7 earns. He takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And
Yeah, man. I just got traded to Houston Astros. And my agent never even contacted me and said that I was going to be traded.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next.
Man, I don't know, man.
Nick Wilson will be on the mound for the Stros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss.
As
He's a
cool
much
as
better
I
pitcher
am.
than that, and I think he's looking to
You would
at least
hate me too.
hopefully gets
Yeah.
into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Yes.
Coming to the plate now, Lance Pretty Boy. And he
Oh gosh, bitch ass,
fucking
fucking loser, wanna be gangster.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone.
What did
So
you
a
just say?
three-run shot to left center, number 68 now as he
You
draws
heard
ever
me.
closer. And the Astros have taken a 3-0
Big
lead.
Bob. Big Bob. Oh, Big Bob to take care of them. Big Bob.
What a monster this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means.
Ball 4, center field. Out. He's out. Ball 4, take the race.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lance Pretty Boy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In the last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
Number 2, designated hitter, Alex.
Big Bob.
He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday baseball.
Oh, it's my ace in the hole, man.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lance Pretty Boy. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's hits a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Big Bob!
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a
Big
home run.
Bob!
Ready to take his hacks again, Lance Prettyboard, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Winker is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Houston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Nick Wilson earned his 9th win of the year. Sean Newcomb struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors.
The stadium I hate the most is the Rays Stadium. For some reason, I can never get a long home run. Play home run derby. I can try it out. Big Bob. That viewer is Big Bob. I'm just kidding. Balls in the goal to the face.
The home run derby. The clock is now running. Gone. That's his first home run. Up to the plate, the challenger, representing the Houston Astros, Glenn Prettyboard.
See, that's what I hate, man. sick of this bullshit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Home Run Derby champion,
Trevor Story.
Story.
Can't wait until I work out, man. Man. Put on my sweats, take off my jeans, put on my sweats, then work out for a good 20 minutes and then done. In and out, done, done, and done. It's like that one guy always says. Everybody, the whole world's working on.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
Oh, come on.
Number 24 will be the one doing the pitching for the home side. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
At the plate, Lance Prettyboy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Prettyboy.
Here's the pitch.
Cy Young.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
You can crush that one, man.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Prettyboy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Shot toward right center.
Shot to the heart. You're too late. You gave love
And he's
a
going to
bad
make it
name.
there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
The center field,
Standing
number
in,
27.
Mike Trout. He's got a chance to add this early
My
lead
former
as he'll
teammate.
put a couple of guys in scoring position. Ready,
I played for the Angels once.
and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll
Not
get
in
as the
real
side
life,
is
but
retired. So it's no runs
in
on
this
2
game.
hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The
He's my
A's
age.
at
He's
2-0.
28.
Now at the plate, Lance.
Now back,
Runner in
right
scoring position with 2
Lance.
guys.
Pretty boy.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly. One time.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Margot's going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
27. Mike
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Trout.
Pretty boy stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the American League 3 and the National League nothing. Cody Bellinger is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The American League All-Stars took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Shane Bieber gets the W on the mound. Walker Buehler only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Yeah, I'm 28 years old, man. I'm on my prime. Gotta work out and stretch and work out and stretch again.
13 hits, no errors.
Then take a shower and then rest my body up for another good workout. I've been slacking off for the past 5 years. Just doing 20-minute workouts.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. German Marquez gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
I'm not well seasoned in hockey too, man.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lance Prettyboy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Come on, buddy. A good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
As soon as you get control of this, what they call it again? Corona 19 or whatever it's called. Whenever get that under control, then fuck, I'm gonna play some hockey, man. I'm dying to play hockey.
Digging in, Lance Prettyboy. For 1 here in the early going.
Lance Prettyboy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Stevenson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Late now, Lance Prettyboy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center, and so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70.
Who is the big redhead? I don't know who that is.
Here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there.
Barry Bonds?
Let's play ball. 3 out.
All I can do now in the off season is just work out. Work out moderately. Moderately and light.
Lance Pretty Boy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Before you start working out,
Here it is.
you should
straightaway right.
concentrate on the muscles that you're trying to hit.
Ortega back
Then
in plenty of time
you
to
start
put
doing
this
full
away, however, and there are two gone.
curls. Concentrate on the muscle. Then you work on it so it's premature growth.
Puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Russell Hilton earned his 9th win of the year. Marco Lopez closes the door for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits.
You target the muscle
They left
first,
11 men on base.
then you do whatever you want with it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the New York Mets. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this.
You target the muscle you're trying to build, and then you start hitting it, do whatever you want.
Castilla gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Play ball.
So striding forward now, Lance Pretty Boy. First shot for him here
But
as
first
he comes in
stretch,
leading the
warm up.
junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
From the belt, the pitch. Line toward center field.
Winston is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Diego, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting range.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Runners on the move for second. Right side hit hard. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they they won't get him at third as they've moved runners to the corners now with just one away.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Profar for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Now to the plate, Lance Pretty Boy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one. It's still early on. They don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want in your leadoff.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.
You get pretty much sure
as
growth.
the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. And now the runner's trying for third. That's popped up. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Hey, he's in there.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Let's play ball. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. 3.
Standing in, Lance Pretty Boy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Hey, where you go now?
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Play ball. He's out. 3. Out.
Ready for another shot now. Lands pretty boy. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Hamlin ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Houston leads this one 8-7. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Lance Pretty Boy. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
We'll get a cycle, man. I go for a cycle.
Hey, let her in one time.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered.
Oh.
Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball next on the show.
Yeah.
Richie Snelling starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
I hit that ball right in the dead center, man.
Stepping into the box, Lance Pretty Boy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
So stepping in, Lance Pretty Boy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit in the air out to center field. Sands is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Lance Pretty Boy.
Lance Pretty Boy.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field.
Oh,
Sands is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. In now, Lance Pretty Boy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now here it comes. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 73rd round tripper of the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
7-4 the final finish today. Houston took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Matthews earns win number 7 on the season. Richie Snelling was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rodney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. The Stros have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jeffrey Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling late. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this group.
Stepping in, Lance Pretty Boy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left center field.
Come on, dig.
And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across.
Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape.
Possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Digging in now, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Pretty Boy stands at third with one gone in the inning. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category.
Let's play ball. 3, out. You're out.
So digging in now, Lance Pretty Boy. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Ready once again, Lance Pretty Boy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Now here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Benintendi is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate, Lance Pretty Boy.
Right fielder, Lance Pretty Boy.
Oh, I was so ready, man. That was serious motivation right there, man.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to send Fate out there.
Shortstop.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Russell is there. Let's see if they test it. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Number 66.
Digging in once again, Ryan O'Hearn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Lance Pretty Boy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is Benintendi. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
7-5 tonight's final. Both Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Harrison Musgrave claims the win out of the pen, his first. Towards the save, 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. At the plate, Lance Pretty Boy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Pretty Boy.
The pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 75 on this great season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah!
So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. All set for the start of the inning. Ready for another chance. Lance Pretty Boy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 4th inning opens with the leadoff single.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And there he goes towards second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Now batting. Number
Ready now,
66.
Ryan O'Hearn. Here now the 2-2. Now both runners are breaking. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the base.
Next up for the Stros, Lance Pretty Boy. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is...
Here you go. And he can't come up with it. Long throw to third. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only one gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Stepping up now, Lance Pretty Boy. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Around second, looking for the cycle. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-1.
Getting faster and faster.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Red Sox rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Keenan Chin earns win number 7 on the season. Jacob Barnes hammers down the save, his 20th of the season.
And on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox have won 5. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Lance Pretty Boy. Comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap.
Make the turn, make the
and
turn.
It's off the green monster. The relay throw.
Come on, get out, get out,
Got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lance Pretty Boy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was
him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out,
especially when you had a double in the bag.
Now at the plate, Lance Pretty Boy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Pretty Boy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Into the box now, Lance Pretty Boy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Russell has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Astros lead it 6-0. Now in the box, Lance Pretty Boy. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Pretty Boy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues as this lead got even wider.
It's so empty without me.
One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
14-0 is the final in this one. The Astros pick up win number 70 to top the division. Russell Hilton wins his team-leading 10th game of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments.
Two stars.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Lance Pretty Boy, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Erasmo Ramirez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and drastically happen.
Stepping up to the plate, Lance Pretty Boy. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Striding in from Houston, Lance Pretty Boy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line drive to center field. Bishop is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in, Lance Pretty Boy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, so his remarkable season continues, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming on the move.
Digging in and looking for more, Lance Pretty Boy. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Sanchez is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's on. They get one of the next two. The series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight.
4 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping into the box, Lance Pretty Boy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laguna is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in, Lance Pretty Boy. Runner in scoring position with some power.
Pretty Boy.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, pushing him close to 400 and 391 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lance Pretty Boy. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
Laguna is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
6-4 the outcome today. The Stros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston. Paul Blackburn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lance Pretty Boy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 392 of his career, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lance Pretty Boy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger.
Into the box now, Lance Pretty Boy. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the hardwood plate again.
Line drive to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Settling in now, Lance Pretty Boy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bullpen and gone.
Yeah, baby. Shut up, baby. You love me.
A solo shot here to left. Career home run number 393 as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got one more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there and a home run to left field.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Russell Hilton gets the start for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than the average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that run.
If I have guns like these, I wouldn't have guns like these if I would work too hard.
Into the box, Lance Prettyboy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone into the deck seats in center. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 394 career. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Play ball. He's out. You're out. Three. You're out. Three.
Striding into the box, Lance Prettyboy. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
He's out. Three. He's out. Three.
Now batting, Lance Prettyboy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Oh, man. I love you. 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 I love you.
We'll stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Robertson for one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faced.
He's out. 3.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Russell Hilton earns his team-leading 11th win. Jonathan Holder gets a 4-out save, his second. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Astros. Number 27, Glenn Prettyboy.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
I'm just
and that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for
go
another
to bed,
save.
and then work out, and then play some more. Okay, I get back on later. A couple hours, like 5 hours, 6 hours, 11 hours,
Put it in his
bye.
And this evening's contest comes to a close 5-3.